Hello everybody and welcome back to Alone in the World, and this is episode 12, and we start exactly where we finished the last episode, which is running over to the soybean field which is ready to harvest. But I'm planning to harvest this at the last opportunity in November, on November the 2nd, because I have other things to do. Now, for one thing, this grass is growing. And for the other thing, we have a field over here to finish off, which is canola. And if we stand on it, everything's perfect. The nitrogen's perfect. The pH is perfect. The only thing we need to do is do the weeds. So I've got two things to do today, and I'd like to use the Massey Ferguson, which I think is in this. I left it in the shed unless someone's nicked it, but I'm pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, there it is. So I'd like to go on my travels a little bit with this Massey Ferguson today, and I'm going to need the John Deere sprayer, which is just behind us here. And being this close to it has probably killed all my levels, but let's get out of here. And the first place I'm going to travel to is down to the shop. Because I'm going to fill up as much as I can with fertiliser, liquid fertiliser. Now, we don't have any here. I don't think we do, no. So let's buy, probably... Oh, I'll go for two of these, even though they're horribly expensive, and we just spent £6,000 on fertiliser, but we need it, you know. And we need it for... I must move that car, by the way. We need it for our big field, which I think I mentioned it, is up here. Now, that doesn't look too far from us, actually. Let's just see if we can divert and get up there. Yeah, just through the trees and up the hill, and here we are. So now, yeah, we had a half-hearted attempt at fertilising this field last time, and I can't think whether I showed you this, but in precision farming, this is the nitrogen on the field. So I'm going to find where we finished off and start doing laps. So I would say this is now nearly 2 laps. I'll just kind of make it a bit neater, Just do this little bit. That's fine. I think that's fine. So that's all we can do. Let's fold up and we'll see how much of the field we've done. So we've done quite a bit. I think now we can just go up and down rather than go in, you know, circles. And when we have FS22, we can have a worker do it. But for now, I have to do it all. So to finish off our day, and also to finish off this canola field, I just need to spray it. You know, with herbicide. Dagoin at the moment has a competition running to see, or to name fields that he's got on his series, and if I had to name this field, I would call it the just over 1 hour field. Because every single worker we have on this field, if we put a worker on here with a hired machine, they all take just over 1 hour to do stuff, which is so annoying because you have to pay for an extra hour for the machine. Now, before I end the day, I'd like to have a look at the paper roll that we got last time to see if there's any carton rolls or paper rolls. And I happen to know that a paper roll or carton roll is 2,800 litres, so we need to wait. You can see down there, carton roll 720, paper roll 910. So we have a little while to wait. So I'd like to skip on. I'd like to get to the harvesting of the soybeans today. So I'd like to skip on through the days pretty quickly. So we'll put everything away in our tiny little shed here. I must get a bigger shed, but at least these things, there's no collision with any of this stuff now. That's one of the updates. Anyway, let's end the day and see what happens tomorrow. I'll see you on October the 2nd. Great demand at pallet sell point. Okay, right, I'd like to check one or two things now. I would like to check, first of all, our productions. So we've got 25,000 litres of wood in there. We've got that much in there. The milk is always running out in there, so I'm not too worried about that. Now the paper factory, I really should put some more wood in there, but I might leave that till tomorrow. I need to check on our animals. Now our pigs, I feel like we've had them for a long time, and we did get... Oh, we've got babies there. Look at that. We have got babies. Okay, fine. Alright, so the adults and the food is okay. The root crops, oi oi oi, the root crops, if the root crops goes down there, you can see that. We're going to lose health on those pigs. What about the cows? Right, we might need to do something about the hay. Oh, actually, we've got some hay, haven't we? Just over here. So I'll just have to push it into position like this. And then the cows... I've got loads of hay. Very good. Okay, fine. But it is bothering me about the pigs, so I think what I'll do is go and get some pig food for them. It's going to cost money, but, you know, que sera, sera. Actually, I forgot about this, but I might have left some food in here. There is some food in here, actually. So, yeah, let's, you know, get attached and just give it to them. There's loads in there, I think. Yeah, 7,000 litres in here. They don't take much, do they? So now our pigs and our cows are pretty happy, I think. Yeah, fine. Alright then, so I think that's the end of today. I'd like to skip through, like I said, to November the 1st and then November the 2nd pretty quickly. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Loan interest. Yeah, we've got a bit of loan interest, haven't we? Now, I'd like to see if we've got paper rolls now, but I would also like to see our grass field. Let's fly. I always fly by going to construction and then doing this. So, yeah, this looks like a pretty nice grass field now. Ready to harvest. Okay, I don't think we need any grass at the moment. And our field here should be finished, which is fine. But let's run over to the paper mill. And I was getting really confused last time. I've turned off... Oh, look at that! Paper and a carton roll. Oh, hallelujah! Very, very good. So we've got these to sell. And yeah, they are 2,800 litres. And we might need our telehandler to pick these up because they're blooming heavy. But we've got 7,913 litres of wood in here. So I think I need to do some forestry. What about over here? Wood, 15,000. Yeah, I'm primarily worried about the paper mill because it's got a 30,000 litre capacity, and now I've completely forgotten how much I said was in there. So let's go and have another look. I don't think I've ever done forestry with the class before, but it's fine for it. So yeah, nearly 8,000 litres of trees, but it has a capacity for 30,000, so we need 22,000 litres of trees. There's 5,000 litres in each tree, so we need about 4 trees, I think. I think that's all. But we're going to start running out of trees pretty soon. Anyway, so this is, if you haven't seen an episode before, this is what I do. And by the way, this winch is really, really long. But just chop this one down, and they're all pretty, you know, fully grown, I think. So I just get the winch, train it all the way over here, stick it on there. It's really long, isn't it? And might just pull it in a little bit. So there's so many controls actually to this winch. You need to kind of do a bit of homework on it if you want to use it, but I've done loads of winching with it now. Right, let go of the winch, and then hopefully we'll have 5,000 more litres in here. 3,000. Okay, it wasn't a massive tree, was it? Okay, so this should be the last tree, and now we've got in here 28,000 litres. So yeah, 30,000 is the capacity. So I think what I'll do is just leave stuff here like the winch and this, and then we'll pack up for the day. And what date is it today? November the 1st. So November the 2nd we have to harvest. I'll just put some milk in the dairy before we finish, because there's nearly 5,000 litres of milk there, which in the morning will be, you know, cheese and butter. It's so fast to spawn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm just going to leave this here, turn the lights off so I don't wear the battery down, and now we can get to November the 2nd, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, now, unless I've made a horrible mistake, it's the final day for harvesting the soybeans. Yeah, November the 2nd, the final day. By the way, it's a little bit dark. Let's just brighten up a little bit. That's better. But before we begin, I'm afraid I have one little job to do, which is to give the cows a bit of water, because they haven't got much. Just here, they're running out, and I can't afford for them not to be, you know, healthy. So it's a quick job. I just need to put in, I don't know, like 3,000 litres I think of water, probably that. Yeah, that'll do. And then try and find the trigger, which is sometimes tricky. Okay, fine. All right, it's time to harvest the soybeans. Now, I'm going to go a little bit DJ Goham here and use a harvester I've never used before and which is a bit wacky, but I'd like to use it. So if we go into here, large tractors, it's right at the end. And it's called the wide span vehicle system. And yes, it is a mod, would you believe? Because it's a lizard, so obviously a mod. EU, ES, EU, go on then. So I'm going to rent this. And it's a combination. You also need this as well. So you can attach a header. So I'm going to rent this as well. This is going to cost a lot of money. Oh, I was afraid of that. Okay, all right. Let's see what we can do, because the shop, there's all stuff in the way at the shop. So what I'll have to do is get like a telehandler or something, or a forklift to move it out of the way. Okay, finally. Now, yeah, large tractors. We go back to this. Right, this, the combinations. That's what I was, yeah, this is it. This here. So I'm going to not buy it, but rent it. And then we need a header. So we need a 13-meter John Deere header. This one. Now, I hope there's enough. Delivery space blocked. Okay. You can see by the clock down below that I've now spent 0.1 hour 0.1 hour trying to get these things all fixed together. There's 3 things to get fixed together, and it's taken me, oh, well, it's 12 minutes, isn't it? 0.1 hour. This thing has got a mind of its own, but anyway, I think I'm nearly there. It just has to rearrange itself so I can drive it, you know, like this. Do you know what? I wish I'd never started this. It's been so difficult. Anyway, now it's out and free. Hopefully we can use it. Okay, so we need to do the opposite of what we did in the shop and have it going, you know, this way. Fine, okay, so now I think hopefully we can start harvesting. Can we? Yeah, we can. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, so I mean, I wanted to use it because I've seen it on other things, but I didn't realise it was going to be so troublesome. The only problem is the shop there, the forecourt, is very, very small, and I couldn't fit everything onto it. But it's a big header. It's pretty slow, 6 miles an hour, but I suppose that's normal for a harvester. But it's a big header, so it should work pretty well. The one good thing about this is that it's got a big capacity actually. 23,000 litres is quite big. Now I've just got a slight issue in that our class is down here. I think what I'll do is hire a second trailer, because our trailer is full of pig food and I could put it on the ground, but I've got no scoop to pick it up with. Yeah, I'm just going to rent another trailer, just like the one we've got. Yeah, 1,020. Okay, fine. Okay, alright, I would like to see what our precision farming score is, but the only thing is we have 3 fields here, and or 2 fields now, and they're all connected. So our score hasn't changed. It's still 99 like it was before, but that's a pretty good score. So I think that's all I can do today actually. I've spent so much time trying to attach this thing to this thing and this thing that I've run out of time. So we'll have to finish the harvesting in the next episode, but I will be using this again and we'll get it finished then. So thank you very much for watching and bye for now.